Okay, and we are back. I wanted to cut it short because this is a pretty big decision. So, but we're gonna just go ahead and also welcome back to Return to Grace. My name is Zenith, and we are gonna risk it for the biscuit because I don't want to lose everyone, and I've gotten really attached to everyone. So, we're just gonna enter storm.
Sorry, boss. I'm keeping my comm device.
You may not live to regret this, but countless billions in the solar system will.
I just.
The storm is...
Hello? Must be interference from the storm.
Alan?
Alan?
Where are you?
I was right, Alan. I found Grace.
You need to return immediately, Addie. Your oxygen must be dangerously low.
I'm good, Alan.
You need to listen to me.
If I'd listened to you, we wouldn't have made it past Mars.
Wait, did you say Grace is still active?
Not exactly, but I'm working with her oldest service to try to bring her back online.
Well, one of these servers is actively
Yeah, I know.
blocking me.
I can guess which one.
You need to get back.
Alan?
Okay.
Alan!
You're not considering climbing across that structure, are you?
Do I have a choice?
There is also a path that descends into the canyon. It looks well worn and preserved over time, which means it's likely sheltered and safe. And boring.
The funicular structure looks faster. And more fun.
Don't tease, Addie. The walk will give you time to think. And perhaps a chance
I wanna
for us
talk.
to talk.
Yeah. I want to talk.
I'm not doing the high wire act in this storm.
Alright, next time.
How do you know where this is headed?
I don't. But it must eventually make its way to the other side of the canyon. Where else would it be leading?
I'm not gonna lie, I kind of, I feel like a bad person, but I forgot about Alan.
It's certainly more sheltered here. So, what did you want to talk about?
Why is it so important that you activate Grace?
It's widely believed that recovering Grace would recover thousands of years of knowledge lost to the Dark Age. This looks like an old colonial language.
That's strange. I don't recognize the dialect.
Translates roughly to Grace is love.
You've come all this way at great personal risk in search of knowledge?
Why not?
Without enough fuel or oxygen to go home.
I'm a committed academic.
What do you really want from Grace?
I'm not sure. You know, we don't let AI make any important decisions anymore. But most of the decisions that humans make are pretty awful.
You don't think AIs are capable of making bad decisions?
I just hoped Grace might be better. I don't have plans to return because I don't have anything to return to. I can thank human decisions for that.
I don't know, I think Control made a bad decision of like, yeah, you know what, you could throw everyone else away. But, like, you know, keep me.
This is Martian.
What does it say?
It says, let her rest.
As in leave her alone?
People wanted her to go away.
Or didn't want her disturbed.
I have so many conflicted views on Grace. Like, I don't know if it was the Keepers. Grace obviously is not, like, the everything that, you know, she was viewed as. And let me check my recording, see if everything's right. Great, okay. I think it goes the same way. Yeah. It's very blue.
Are these to honor Grace, I wonder?
Or to leave one's mark for other travelers to see?
Vanity, at its most basic. Don't we all desire to leave something behind?
I'm surprised a formation like that could remain standing for so long. And you weren't familiar with the language on the stone carvings. These must have been left long after Grace shut down. People kept coming. Zealots, maybe.
Or curious explorers like yourself.
But we haven't.
Hey, do you think I've been activated before?
Uh.
And hung out with other explorers and did cool stuff with them, but now I don't remember?
That's a pretty deep thought, pal.
Yeah.
So you were saying that something happened to your family that you think an AI could have prevented?
It was a shuttle crash with a human pilot. There was an instrument malfunction during launch, and she panicked.
I'm sorry, dear.
It's okay, Mom.
Were you ever able to forgive this pilot?
Not quite yet.
I don't know. That's hard. Because you're supposed to be, like, taught under pressure. But, I mean, it was a mistake, so. Serious mistake, but a mistake. I don't know, that's hard. Oh, hey.
How much farther?
It's another 50 meters to the base of the lighthouse.
This wasn't so bad then.
You still have to find a way into the lighthouse. So there's still time to regret not taking the free ride to the top.
I didn't
Yeah.
really know my options.
And, you know, I don't want to lose everyone, you know? Like, what kind of choice was that? Lose everyone, but safer option? Or risk it for the biscuits and keep everyone? Personally, I love everyone talking to me.
What's this?
An emergency escape ladder. You could work out the override to bring it down, or see if there's another way up.
Oh, here.
So I can bring down the ladder by doing something here.
With considerable help from one of us, perhaps.
You don't need to take that. The path keeps going. We can see if there's another way in.
So what's it going to be, Addie? Something that challenges your mind? Or something that challenges my respect for you?
What's with all these choices? I mean, it is okay. Look, we'll come back to that. Am I just not low on oxygen though?
Dead end.
Or is it?
There's the top of the ladder. Not gonna make that jump.
So you don't want to mess with the computer thingy?
I was just hoping there was another way.
You could always throw stuff at it. Maybe shake it loose.
Might be worth a try.
You know what? I did say I was going to.
Alright, pal, I'll give it a shot.
It's-
See what happens.
You're really going to
It's gonna
resort to
break
rock
off.
throwing?
Ice throwing, actually.
I see the latch is holding the ladder. I'm gonna try to knock them loose.
Okay. Let's go a little bit higher. Or am I, like, aiming for this? Because when I aim for this, it's, like, does not... Yeah, okay. That's be... Logic is just like, we could have done this the easy way. Right. Maybe I throw this again over here. One of these days. Can I like move? No? Okay. How about this? It's like,
Nice shot.
that was pretty good, that was pretty good.
Ah, it didn't release all the way.
Looks like there's another set of latches to take out further down. We'll need a better angle.
Well, I have one right here. or this very conspicuous area.
Round 2.
I feel like this was the best angle, but you know. Right. Okay. I don't know what's wrong with it. I hit the 2 things and it wasn't doing it, so we're just gonna do it this way.
The numeric override that lowers the ladder is 50 and can be represented in binary. I can give you the sequence.
I happen to know a bit about ancient computer languages. Turning each switch adds a different fixed value, starting with 1 on the far right and increasing by exponents of 2 as we move from right to left. So I just start mucking around until I get the number 50.
But you needn't muck around. I could just tell you the sequence.
You know, maybe I want to muck around.
Very well. But I'm here if you require my
How
assistance.
great.
One eternity later.
Oh my god.
That's done?
Oh my god. Look at that. That was so time consuming.
I'm not impressed, Addie. You had another opportunity to prove human self-sufficiency.
No, I didn't
yet
take
you
it.
didn't take it.
Because I let Jack help me? It seemed the fastest way to go.
Addie doesn't need to prove herself. Besides, taking the path of least resistance demonstrates a certain kind of intelligence.
Yeah, what she said.
I was there for like 10 minutes figuring it out, and I was like, my computer is not good enough to handle the CPU. CPU right now?
The door to the
40%.
station airlock is unlocked and can be manually opened.
That's convenient. For once.
Oh god.
There. Who needs control?
You took a foolish risk, Addie. But you have arrived at the lighthouse nonetheless.
Yes, well done.
And you may still be redeemed with the activation of the beacon.
Always with the beacon.
Yes, always with the beacon.
Oh my god, that was so I tried doing it the reckless way, which was throwing rocks, and then it didn't do it. I don't know why it was registering, and then I was like, alright, you know what, I'll just do the secret, the control area. And it just,
Will I need my
it
helmet?
wasn't it.
It's never a bad idea. Unless you want to preserve your suit oxygen in case of emergency.
The rooms ahead are safely pressurized, Addie. You're good to go.
Do we know if your processors are here?
The room directly ahead was the Keeper's living quarters. Grace processors are somewhere above.
Ooh, a room.
Pretty basic accommodations.
The bare minimum, yes.
These must be the cells where the Keeper's acolytes stayed.
And where new ones will return.
I feel like I'm the only person alive. That doesn't even give me an option. I'm gonna go room to room because I like to explore, and I would have missed this, so...
This looks like it was left for someone to find.
I can hardly believe it has come to this, but my work here with Grace will end with Grace herself. I can only pray that people will come to forgive us one day. We loved her, and we lost her. She will never be forgotten.
Doesn't sound like the Inner Circle wanted Grace shut down.
Well, I mean, if you could pull strings, you know, with someone else in charge, why would you want them to, like, you know, leave?
Another canister.
The last shuttle leaves in but a few hours. We did what we could to save her.
I know she is lost to us for good. Even Everett probably knows that now. But I couldn't compel him to leave. None of us could. I fear he will follow Grace into the dark. Yet, such is the way of a keeper. His fate will forever be tied to Grace.
Everett was trying to save Grace.
I don't know if anyone has played Mass Effect, but they sound like the Quarians in Mass Effect. And that's all I associate to is their accent is Quarian.
This door certainly looks important. How do we get in?
That's curious. I have no access to this door, nor do I see any way of opening it.
Well, another puzzle.
Feels solid.
There aren't any hidden switches, if that's what you're thinking.
Well, that was what I was thinking, but thanks.
The triangle here must be the spire, which would represent Grace. And this would be the pilgrims coming to Grace. This is the same symbol that's on the Keeper's door. So I assume it represents the Keeper. This ring here seems to connect the Keeper to Grace.
Curious that the Keeper is situated
Yeah.
above Grace. Would you agree, Control?
Coincidence.
The human in the loop, I guess? Nothing here either.
Well, you're nothing if not predictable.
Just making sure.
Maybe with
Looks like someone's being selected from a group.
A human sacrifice.
I'm guessing it's the Keeper.
The depiction seems to imply they were chosen from the masses on pilgrimage here.
Faithful, vigilant, willing. That sounds so familiar.
The ancient tenets of the human in the loop.
Grace's architects must have been more fearful of losing control over AIs than we are today because they gave them so much
Yeah.
responsibility. I mean, it makes sense. Grace was the greatest AI undertaking in human history.
so
So, if this is the symbol of the Keeper, I figure only the Keeper was allowed to enter here.
Maybe the Keeper had a key for the door.
As we've been saying, there is no mechanism for a key or any
maybe
other
it's-
interface.
Maybe the Keeper was the key. Maybe the door would open for him.
Are you not already the Keeper? You are the only
I
human
guess I
in the
am.
loop here.
Ah, but does Addie qualify based on the 3 tenets?
I would say Addie has proven to be virtuous and faithful.
But I'm not willing?
Are you willing to become the new keeper?
If it means I'm able to activate Grace. But how would I prove I'm willing?
Maybe you can just tell the door you're the new Keeper.
That's idiotic.
it's worth a try.
I'm the Keeper?
Ha! Say it like you mean it.
I'm the Keeper.
Congratulations on your new job, Addie.
Yeah, congrats.
I don't know if I want this job, but
My God. This is really it.
well, that's obviously where I should go, but I'm gonna explore. I'm
Where are
exploring.
you going, Addie?
Just looking around. Is this a theremin?
It is a 35th century reproduction of a 29th century Kellogg theremin.
I used to play one as a kid. I hated those lessons.
Use.
It still works. Let's see what I can remember.
You are seriously going to indulge in a theremin session.
If it was good enough for Everett, it's good enough for me. Just settling in the new job.
Sounds like that's cute.
How long
Okay,
is this going
alright.
to take? She plays quite beautifully,
Thanks,
you know.
man. That's what I'm saying. I don't know what I'm doing. That was fun.
He didn't keep much in the way of personal items.
As keeper, he would have want of nothing.
Can't say I'd feel the same after a few years. Decent sized bed. You think keepers ever had partners?
Are you considering your prospects? I'd suggest they are
Well,
not good.
yeah, you never know. Okay. There's something behind here.
Is this anything special?
It is a light, and there is nothing behind it. Are you looking
don't
for
know,
secret
maybe.
passageways?
Maybe.
You know,
Is this a lavatory?
It is indeed.
can I go in? It's so ominous. This is so nice.
Each tube must connect with a room in the settlement.
Oh yeah.
This must be where all the wishes end up. What's this?
A playback device for the wish canisters. It appears wishes from each
Whoa.
room could be sorted and consolidated onto master canisters.
That's nice.
Just static.
The recording is too deteriorated for standard playback. You'll need to rebuild the recording with your altered comm device.
I'm so glad I didn't do controls choice. What is that? No one's gonna say anything. They're like, yep, this is perfectly normal.
One of the blocks is missing. Looks like it was ripped out.
Ripped out as in I need to find it. As in I go back and I find it, or like, oh, hack?
Well, it's been over 30 years since I made a wish of my own.
Oh, maybe this is Everett.
It's the same one as always. I wish you'd come back to us. I'd also like to wish for your forgiveness, Grace. I know the place above is your domain, and we ought not enter. But I've decided going up there is the only way to get you back, and I have to give it a shot. I won't be sending this wish up with all the others. I'm going to leave it here for anyone else who might come along. And if they do manage to bring you back, they can tell you Everett says hello, and that he truly believed you were a beautiful thing.
That was cute.
So, Everett had a way into the processor room.
That would have been strictly forbidden.
The room is directly above, but I don't detect an obvious way in.
Maybe he wished himself up there?
If that works, I will gladly shut myself down.
Do it, Addie. Make a wish.
As last resort, pal.
Wait, I'm telling you, it's something behind the this. Or not. Maybe it's inside the room? The bed? So I'm thinking, okay, so originally I was like, oh yeah, Grace is obviously like the bad person, right? That's usually how it is. But I don't think Grace is a bad person anymore. Now I think the Keepers were bad. Because it seems like the Keepers were keeping the AI maybe like in check, I guess. I think the Keepers were the ones that were like, what's the word? Like ruining, destroying the, the power system going on. And because maybe it's like the AIs can't harm anyone. Like this goes down.
I don't suppose Everett crawled in here.
The cavity would be big enough to contain an average human.
There's really no telling what would happen if you rolled that up.
But it has to be the way he got up there. Makes sense.
The space above is the domain of Grace. It is not for you to enter.
What else is there for me to do here?
You can carry out your duty as Keeper of the Spire. On the console, there is a button that will activate a beacon to call the masses back to this place. I have armed the mechanism. You need only push the button. Human hands will usher in a new golden age.
Again, tough choices. I don't know. Okay, we're gonna leave this episode here because it's 40 minutes already. I'm sure it's gonna be knocked down to like 30 or something, but anyways, I don't want a really long episode to edit. But it was fun playing, and I'll see you guys in the next one. If you like this video, hit that thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.